Okay, we're here with seniors Sean Saunders, Seth Goodman, and Caleb Ullman.
Camera angle wide enough.
Yeah, camera angle's wide enough, Caleb.
Caleb, today you ran a relatively mediocre race. How did you feel about that?
It felt pretty bad today, not gonna lie.
Yep.
But the time wasn't bad, and I
Right.
still beat the guy that I wanted to beat. So overall, not a bad day.
Sean, you're still holding off the junior boys and Timothy Timmons at this point. Do you feel worried at any point in the season that they will surpass you?
You know, at the beginning of the season, I thought maybe I might lose some races to them, but you know, these last couple races, you know, I feel like I've widened the gap a bit, and I'm not too worried. But I mean, in terms of my racing today, I really wanted to beat Gabby from Dunlap, but that didn't happen.
Who?
Loser.
Gabby,
Gabby, the
Dunlap.
guy?
Is that
Yes.
that short, crazy one?
Yeah, with the bandana.
Your competition?
Yeah, I know.
Sean, please tell the crowd about your fake competition with this imaginary person.
Well, I've raced with them like all 4 years now.
When did you learn his name?
I think sophomore year.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's
Did you ask
when.
him yourself?
Yeah, I think I did.
During
yeah.
the race?
No, it was not during. It was after. Because I think like we realized that we'd been finishing like close to each other.
Yeah.
And
At any point, have you hit him in the throat?
no, I have not.
Through.
you ever feel like
What
you're
about
lacking?
left step elbow?
No.
Do you ever feel like your lack of dedication is what's making you lose to Gabby on a
No.
weekly basis?
It's kind of funny though. Whenever we're racing, like we're never like next to each other. It's always like one person surges way ahead, and then it's just like back and forth. Like
So
that.
surging.
Yeah, it's
battle.
just surge battle.
Surge.
Yeah.
Did you beat him today?
No, I didn't. He
We
just surged
we already
and he was
went over
gone.
that.
I zoned out.
Yeah.
Ben, do you have any questions?
Questions. Yeah, why was there that one mud pit? I was not fond of that.
Well, you see rain.
That's called rain, okay?
Yeah.
There's this wet day that falls from the sky. It's called rain. The rain
That's
collects.
sky. Right up there, that's
The
sky.
rain collects in low spots, and these low spots become mud pits.
Be sure to fade away into the sun.
That's
Where
my
is
job.
the sun?
Straight up.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I think we're pretty good for this right now.
All right.
Can't crop the video.
Dun,
Can we announce what we're doing?
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the
Dun, dun.
Morton cross country team on Saturday, September 24th, the East Peoria Invitational at ICC.
These are the two most wiener runners that we have on the team, and so we decided to get them into one interview. They both decided to cut off large amounts of time in a single PR.
It's true. We have Brett Hilliard here, the black shirt and the hat. John Bray on the other side.
And then, yeah, Sean, but
So John, how did it feel cutting off 40 seconds?
Speak up.
It felt pretty good.
sound carries.
My legs hurt when I was just in the race.
As per
and I
usual.
listened to coach and I just surged the entire second mile.
If you can pardon the flying grapes, we have an incompetent quote unquote coach. He's not an actual coach.
Over there, you can see the volunteer. He's actually more of a team manager at this point. His punchline is, "It's all about the mom."
Anyway, back to the interview.
Back to John and Brett.
Felt pretty good.
So what was your goal for the race?
Try and stick with Ben.
Did it work?
I got pretty close. I was like
That's me.
10 seconds behind Ben, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Closing in.
How does it feel to get so close to your goal and then kind of crap the bed at the end of it?
Kind of disappointing.
He was running in a wet uniform. So
That's true. Why don't we just recap this story, John? What was the condition of your uniform pre-race?
It was pretty wet, like dripping water almost.
Dripping water.
Please explain.
What did we learn from this?
Have you learned anything from this experience?
Don't let your parents try and dry your clothes the night before the meet because they won't do it.
Do you feel that if you had had the less resistance from the dry uniform, you could have PR'd by even more?
And or beat Ben?
I feel like I could have beat Ben. Yeah. But
Sean, you had one job.
Ben's pretty fast.
I have a question. To what point did the wet uniform motivate you through anger and dampness?
Well, I thought if I'm already wet, I might as well give it all I have. Because you can't get any wetter.
The life motto from Jonathan Bray.
I think that about wraps it up.
What about you, Brett? We haven't interviewed you.
I think of us as co
Gears did it. I asked how his race went, and he threw water at me.
Wow.
So it's a common answer. So what did you think about today's races?
All of them? Or
We'll start with the girls' varsity race.
Are you filming?
I think that
This is the incompetent coach from earlier, quote unquote coach.
Big haircut.
I'm gonna say quote unquote incompetent.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Do you want an actual answer or what?
Actual answer.
I was very pleased with the effort that was put in. I thought that
Got him.
I was happy with that. I thought that went very well. Yeah.
Now onto the boys'
I
varsity
thought a lot of
race.
people raced it. They weren't just going for times.
Is that a synopsis of all
No, that was a
4
girls'
races?
race. Do you want the guys' race now?
Guys' race next.
Guys' race, I think people worked really well together as a pack. They moved up in the second mile when I wanted them to. And they had a
Who
hard
did that?
finish.
Who worked
Would
at the
you
pack?
would you say this is
Dingus won.
Dingus.
No, you didn't say me.
Brian.
Yeah.
Garrus is over there,
Garrus and,
chewing on a
Tim.
plastic cup.
Those are the 3.
would you say this is a good successor to the race here 3 years ago?
I wasn't there for that. I feel like I was there
I feel
for it.
you probably do feel that way.
How much
Yeah.
you've heard about it and talked about it?
Probably heard about it.
One of Zara's
more than
greatest
me
moments.
lived in it even.
Yeah.
It's been recounted.
I don't
so
remember it
many
as well as
times
Zara does.
than if you had just actually watched it.
Sure.
We should get that interview with Coach later on this story.
But I would say this race was definitely at least on par with, if not better than, 3 years ago. We'll be talking about this race for centuries.
Centuries.
Everybody ran so quick.
Bold to go for the centuries.
Thank you.
Okay. Now on to the girls' fresh soft race. What did you think about that?
I was
Getting
very.
a sense of pattern here.
What do you think we're gonna do next?
I don't know.
First soft
Probably
race
general
with the
Q&A.
freshman race. It went very well. I think that the girls went out. Yeah, I think they went out smart, and they had strong finishes. I think we had a good front runner in that race too. That could be putting yourself into a varsity spot later on in the year.
Who was that?
Lindy Collins.
Name dropping right off the bat.
Got him again.
Get this on tape! Get this on tape!
The great Joe Zeller
It's not how fast you run, it's how long you run fast.
hunting the wild Garrus Radloff. The Zeller has won. Oh, punch him!
That's too far out of range. That is sad.
Always gets the one leg.
I am sad I did not follow that. It was too far out of range to see. But you're the victor. You got the shoe.
Just wait.
Garrus, how do you feel about that loss?
It's not fair. He had fresh legs.
Well, can't win them all. It's not how fast you run, it's how long you run fast, Garrus. What did you feel about today?
I felt yummy. It was a yummy run. Yummy race.
Gummy grapes? Yummy grapes?
Yummy grapes.
Okay. I feel like we can just stop on that and that'll get an Emmy right there.